Dear friends, good morning. Welcome to my electrical engineering channel. Today's topic is single phase submersible pump motor starter. It is a single phase motor starter and its diagram is shown here. In this, their main parts are: first one is this terminal block. Here we connect supply voltage to 30 volt line, and in these 3 points, the running winding, starting winding and common point of the motor is connected here. Second one is main contactor. This is nearly 10 amperes contactor, and this is overload relay. Overload relay gives protection for motor. In this overload relay, there are 2 things common: that NC contactor of overload relay, it works as a stop contact also, and it has one NO contact for starting the motor. Its wiring is, inside wiring is shown in this. This first point of this overload relay and second point of this overload relay is directly connected inside the first point of contactor. This is shown here. This is first point of overload, this second point of overload, and it is first point of contactor, it is second point of contactor. Means this overload and contactors are set with each other, so we will get only incoming point of overload relay here and outgoing points of contactor here. In addition to this, we are using one voltmeter to indicate the line voltage. Voltmeter press switch. With the help of this switch, we can press the push button and see what is the voltage of line voltage. If line voltage is low, then we will not start the starter. This is ampere meter 0 to 20 ampere for showing the load current of motor. This is on indicator. This is the stop button. NC contact of stop button is used, and this is start button. This start button is having 2 contacts. One is for starting the motor, and second one contact is for connecting the start capacitor to the running winding, starting winding. So there are 2 capacitors, one start capacitor and another is running capacitor. This is no voltage coil or coil of contactor. Here power circuit we can see like this. The neutral is directly connected to the common point of motor, and phase wire is taken from here. It goes to the incoming point of ampere meter. From outgoing point of ampere meter, this line goes to the incoming point of contactor. From there, incoming point of the overload. From here it goes to the outgoing point of contactor. From here it goes to the second point of contactor. From it returns back to the second point of overload. From this starting, it again goes to the third point of overload and outgoing finally from the contactor third point, and this directly goes to the motor running winding. From here, one tapping is taken to the capacitor. This is running capacitor. This supply come to this point, and outgoing of the capacitor goes directly to the starting winding, and this start capacitor's point returns back through start button. When we start the motor, we push this button, so start capacitor is also connected to the starting winding like this. During starting, start capacitor is connected with the help of this start button in parallel to the run capacitor, and this gives higher starting torque. Now come to the second point, that is control circuit. Means pickup of this contactor. As soon as this contactor will pick up, motor will get started by picking up this contactor. This phase will go like this, and start this capacitor will give supply to the starting winding. Now start to the control circuit. So this phase wire from here, it goes to this contact. It is NO contact of overload. From here it goes to the stop button. From here it comes like this to the start button here, and from this NC contact it goes to the coil. So during starting, when we push this button, supply comes from this point and this supply from this push button contact, this goes to the NC contactor and it goes like this and goes to the coil of some contactor, and contactor picks up. As soon as contactor picks up, this contact closed down, this is holding contact, so supply comes from this route, and this way supply comes to from this NC contact to this line, and from this NC contact goes to the coil and it gets hold on and motor continue to run. During the starting, when we push this button, we have to push this button for 3 seconds, so that during this 3 seconds time, this start capacitor is also connected in parallel to the running capacitor and gives higher starting torques. When we want to start the motor, we can start from this button also. When if we cut this coming phase coming from this line is cut and supplied to the coil cut, and this relay drops out. Otherwise, we can start from this button also. When we push this button, the supply from this to the coil is cut down. This one is the running indication of contactor. When contactor picks up this supply from this point, it goes to the indicator light, and neutral from this. Voltmeter neutral is also connected to the neutral, and phase is connected to the push button. So in this way, this circuit works. I think this is very clear to understand, and if you feel it is useful to you, please like this, and if you are first time in my channel, please subscribe my channel and press bell icon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.